India's lost growth potential has serious implications for its regional and global influence, especially in relation to China. According to the Lowy Institute's Asia Power Index 2021, India ranks fourth among 26 countries and territories in terms of overall power, but it is also an underachiever, performing below its expected level given its resources and capabilities. China, on the other hand, ranks second, only behind the United States, and is a major challenger to the existing order in the Indo-Pacific region. One of the key factors that affects India's power projection is its economic performance. The COVID-19 pandemic has hit India hard, causing a sharp contraction of its GDP by 7.3% in 2020-21, the worst since independence. The pandemic has also exposed India's weaknesses in public health, social security, and digital governance. India's economic recovery is uncertain and depends on its ability to contain the virus, vaccinate its population, and implement structural reforms. China, meanwhile, has managed to bounce back from the pandemic faster than any other major economy, growing by 2.3% in 2020 and 8.1% in the first quarter. Of China's economic resilience has enabled it to pursue its strategic interests more aggressively, such as expanding its Belt and Road Initiative, asserting its territorial claims in the South and East China Seas and along the line of actual control with India, and increasing its diplomatic and military presence in Africa, the Middle East and Europe. India's lost growth potential also affects its soft power and diplomatic influence. India has traditionally enjoyed a positive image in the region and beyond as a democratic, diverse, and pluralistic nation. However, the pandemic has tarnished India's reputation as a reliable partner and a responsible global actor. India's mishandling of the health crisis, its domestic political turmoil, and its suspension of vaccine exports have eroded its goodwill and credibility among its neighbors and allies. China, on the other hand, has tried to leverage its soft power by providing COVID-19 assistance and vaccines to many countries, especially in the developing world. China has also launched a global propaganda campaign to promote its success in containing the virus and to counter criticism of its human rights violations and coercive actions. China's soft power efforts have met with mixed results, as some countries remain wary of its intentions and influence. India's lost growth potential also limits its military capabilities and deterrence against China. India faces multiple security challenges along its borders with Pakistan and China, as well as in the Indian Ocean region. India needs to modernize its armed forces, enhance its defense industry and innovation, and strengthen its security partnerships with like-minded countries. However, India's defense budget has been constrained by its fiscal deficit and competing social priorities. India's defense spending as a share of GDP has fallen to 2.4% in 2020-21, the lowest since China, by contrast, has increased its defense budget by 6.8% in 2021, reaching $209 billion. China's military expenditure is more than 3 times that of India's. China has also invested heavily in developing advanced weapons systems, such as hypersonic missiles, stealth fighters, aircraft carriers, and artificial intelligence. China's military modernization has given it an edge over India in terms of quantity and quality of forces, as well as operational readiness and combat experience. In conclusion, India's lost growth potential has reduced its ability to shape the regional and global environment in its favor and to counter China's growing assertiveness and influence. India needs to overcome its economic slowdown, improve its governance and public services, restore its international reputation and credibility, and enhance its military capabilities and deterrence. Only then can India realize its full potential as a major power in Asia and beyond.